Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 166. Ah!
No, I don't want to do that. Oh, my God.
I am your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
And today, we are very, very pleased to be able to bring you his very first time appearance on BPU, a gamer who is excellent at Halo. He's a YouTuber. He streams on the regular. And he's a cool dude. None other than Mr. DaBigKilla. Yay!
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys having me here. It's been a long time coming.
It has. We've been trying to get you on the show for at least a year, I think.
Yeah, not a year, like a couple months.
Yeah, it feels like a year. Jeez.
Yeah, it's been a couple months. You guys asked me to come, but you know how it is. Life
gets in the way.
Yeah, life gets in the way, and but I'm here now. You guys called me in a great time.
Let's talk about the circumstances under which we managed to get you on the show.
Well, we try to get into Master Chief Collection, and unfortunately,
we're Master Chief, man.
We were MCC'd.
We tried. So I mean, but hey, you guys got me here, and now I'm here.
That's right. So we had a 4-man party. We had Whopper along with us.
Yeah, we had Whopper.
We're trying to get into a matchmaking lobby on MCC, and every single one of us, we got some downloading data thing. It would not let us pick a game type.
Straight garbage. I honestly, I can't wait to October 27th already. I'm ready to move on. Like Clean said, I'm ready to move on. I don't have nothing else to play. I mean,
right.
How fast can I delete MCC from my drive?
Well, we should start a Twitter trend. It's like Clean would be the very first one. It's like, okay, let's do screenshot. Everybody do screenshots of you deleting it.
I know. It's a very disappointing thing. I mean, everybody was hyped for it. Now, granted, I got my copy for free. So it, I didn't pay the $60, but it sucks for everybody that pay the money. Their hard working money. People work hard for their money. And when you don't have a product that don't work.
Well, it's not just the money. I would have paid $120 if it worked.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I would have paid money too. But like I said, I got my copy for free. But unfortunately,
well, that's good for you. That is.
I got my copy for free. So, but I mean, but the people that paid, I feel remorse because it didn't work, and after a couple months now, it's month 9, month 10, and it still don't work. It's not 100%. I mean, it's playable.
Not really. We tried to play tonight, and I tried to play tonight. The other night, and it was getting the same thing. So it's not really playable.
Yeah, obviously, for some people, it's not playable. So I mean, it's an unfortunate thing.
Would you say that 343 owes us at this point?
I think so. I think most honestly, the whole reprimanding thing with the whole icons and the DLC map and one DLC map ODST. Some people like it. I myself already played ODST in 360. I really don't. I mean, not really a big deal. And then the map they chose, I really thought it was lazy. In my opinion, it was lazy. You could have picked, midship or a very close quarter games, and it's not for you could have it for the casuals. You could even have it for the competitive scene too. And granted, I'm not really a competitive guy, but I competitive scene is the loudest. That's what they say. But I feel like you should have put a close quarters map, a small map, so there's more variety in the game, because there's like 3 maps in H2A. I mean, when they was doing HCS for H2A, and I heard some people
boring.
Think it was boring and
boring.
Nobody
come on.
Nobody want to watch that. You know what I mean? So if you would have put at least another map, another close quarter map into the game, maybe it will hype people up.
Well, that would have helped, but I think at this point, 343 seriously owes us, and that means that Halo 5 better fucking come out working.
Listen, it has to be. It got to be, because they're on like strike number 2, 3. So it has to work, because this fall you're going up with the big guns. You really are. You have got what have we got? Destiny,
Star Wars,
Black Ops. You got Fallout 4 and Tomb Raider coming at the same time. Assassin's Creed, and your product this fall it has to work.
Well, not only that, but after the Master Chief situation, they're on such thin ice. I mean, they got one foot in the grave and one foot on the banana peel.
Yeah, they can't afford another fuck up.
Yeah, they can't. It's and I know everybody says it, beating it with a dead horse, but I mean, it has to work. I mean, if it doesn't work, then
well, we already know we like it because we played the beta.
Yeah, I enjoyed the beta. The beta didn't bother me. I like the new mechanics. Honestly, for me, a lot of stuff don't bother me. Like the whole sprint, the whole ADS, aim down sights, I guess you want to call it. Ground pound. I thought that was fun. So none of that stuff didn't bother me as much as some people. But I'm ready. I'm
you
ready.
mean it didn't bother you as much as it bothered our last week's guest?
I guess if people don't like sprint, you have the custom the option to turn it off. But some people say, it breaks up the map flow, because the maps are designed for sprint, honestly. But we'll see. They can see if they don't implement it first, and see if it can work without sprint. But like I said, sprint don't bother me. I like I said in my tweet before, one of my tweets, I think Hyperion said, you care about sprint or not? And I said, you asking the wrong person. Give me a BR. We'll just let's get the power weapons. I really don't care about that. We can go back we can play Halo 1 to Halo 2 to Halo 3.
As long as you can hog the sniper rifle, you're good.
Give the power. Let's get the power weapons to get those call outs going on, and I don't care about it doesn't bother me for sprint. It doesn't, like I said, I can play from Halo 3 to Halo 2 to Halo 1 to Halo Reach or to Halo 4. So, it doesn't.
Well, I really need Halo 5 to work and be all that I'm hoping for it to be, because I'm sick to death. Of course, we're all sick of the Master Chief. I'm sick to death of Advanced Warfare, and I was not super impressed with the Black Ops 3 beta. I didn't like it that much. Flex, what do you think? Did you like it?
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
Well, you gave it kind of a thumbs medium.
On the Xbox, on the PS4, I gave it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I heard a lot of crappy stuff happen, like the whole it froze.
On the PS4, it was
the PS4 was good.
PS4 crashed on me twice. On the Xbox, it crashed on me about every other time that I brought it up.
Hopefully Treyarch gets that fixed, because we ain't nobody gonna buy no Well, they're
broken
gonna buy
box
it, but
game.
they're gonna go to PS4. And honestly, Xbox, they need that leg up. I mean,
I'm telling you, the only reason to have a fucking Xbox nowadays is Halo.
yeah, yeah. Well, and obviously we get the backwards backwards.
Right.
Backwards, yeah.
No, I know there's advantages and in some ways of having an Xbox One. Theoretically, there's some advantages.
Right. Honestly, and down the road I have to get a PS4 because what I'm doing in the next couple of weeks, this week and not this week, the couple of weeks down the road, and 2016, I have to get a PS4. It's not.
What games do you got to get a PS4 for?
I gotta get it for Street Fighter 5.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm not a big fighting game guy. I am, but I have to get it. So because I'm gonna start streaming.
Oh yeah.
Plays, and I don't need it now, but I need it when it comes out. I mean, honestly, if I didn't have to stream at that place, I would just use it for my PC, and I wouldn't have got a PS4 because I don't know. For me, I haven't really saw anything interesting in PS4. That's just me. The only game I like to see, I would like to play that's interested was the Last of Us, and maybe Uncharted, the Uncharted collection for Uncharted 4.
Well, those are good kind of games to stream. I mean,
Right.
You can definitely get followers playing games like that.
Yeah, right. And other than that, I'm not. I'm not saying I'm not feeling the PS4. PS4 is dominating. I mean, it's dominating. The market right now. So, but for my thing, I have to get a PS4 because like I said, I'm doing streaming. I'm going to tournaments, and Street Fighter 5 is a PS4 PC exclusive. So
Right. Let me make a guess. I'll bet your favorite character, Cammy. Is that right? Did I nail it?
Actually, I got my stick is. Let me go get my stick. Hold on.
All right. So, what about you, Flex? Are you a Street Fighter guy? Have you played it?
I've played it. It's enjoyable.
Yeah. I played Dead or Alive, but I've never played Street Fighter.
I've played Dead or Alive too.
Yeah, my stick is it's a Cammy stick actually.
Check it out.
But you know
Oh,
what's
wow.
the funny part? Let me put it on for you. Right, I'm gonna put it on for you.
Do you have the red beret?
No, it's blue. It's blue. Now the thing, this light up. This light up.
Oh, cool.
This thing, this right here is her butt, and you can see her cooch right. her.
Hold that up. You gotta hold that up.
See her.
Oh, it is. It is.
And then when you press the button,
It lights up her ass. No.
oh my god, I'm a beast. Oh, I'm a straight pervert. But yeah, I have. You could.
We're men. We're all perverts.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about Cammy is all the conventions. There's so many chicks who cosplay that shit.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I love that. I love this thing because I was thinking about that too. I was like, I really didn't want to put all the I didn't want the whole stick to light up. I wanted just the two because I'm by the the pussy. Nah, but yeah, she's Street Fighter 4. I mean,
Well, so let me ask you: Did you ever play Dead or Alive?
I played Dead or Alive 1, 2, Dead or Alive 3, and I stopped at 4. I mean, I have 5, but I really don't take it.
How about Extreme Volleyball? Did you ever play that?
No.
Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball.
I'm not that a pervert. I haven't.
Me and Yam both had it.
I have that game somewhere.
I I haven't played that one, but it's.
I uploaded it one time on my channel.
Oh,
If you go way back in the archives, you'll see it.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely check.
speaking
that out.
of pussy, Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden got tongue cancer from the papilloma virus.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how he got cancer.
He got tongue cancer from.
From Don't-
Oh my!
I gotta watch out then. Damn. And I love that too.
Okay, so that's bad, but then there is a silver lining. The tumors are probably making him even more effective than he used to be.
Only you.
It's like now they can never get enough because of those bumpy tumors.
Only I can interrupt the show with something like that.
Oh, that's good.
You're right. That's why you guys are the co-hosts.
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden's maiden gave him cancer.
That's,
Wow, see, that is a strange story. I didn't know you could get that.
yeah, me either. I mean, I know you could get.
It happened to Michael Douglas too.
I know you could get like a disease, if you but I didn't know you could get cancer off of that. But
Yeah, scary.
Well, I figure you could at least get bad breath, but
It wrecks the fun, kind of.
oh my god,
maybe tooth decay. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, that's
Or receding gums. I don't know. Maybe you can get receding gums from it.
yeah, but that sucks. That really sucks.
That is. So, I mean, what, they can't like remove his tongue, can they? I mean, is that what they do? Do they amputate your tongue if that happens?
No, they gave him chemo
Okay.
and it cured him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So he can.
So
He's gonna be okay. He's still gonna be able to sing
He's still going to be able to use it for singing,
and for other things.
for everything else. Looking, whatever. So, all right. Let's get. Let's,
let's
Well, I
keep it.
digress. Let's move
okay,
on.
no problem. So we always like whenever we get a brand new guest on, we always like to talk about the gaming history. So
Okay.
when BigKilla was just a little Killa, is that when you started?
I started on the NES. I played crap load of Mario Brothers, and I remember playing a lot of Contra. Like I was trying to beat that game without the code, the infamous code up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start.
I was got it memorized to this day.
If you're a gamer from that past time, you got to remember that. That's like the infamous code. But I played a lot of that, a lot of Contra, a lot of Super Mario's. I don't remember if I played any other games. Then I moved to Super Nintendo, which in my opinion, is the best console ever. The best Super Nintendo is the best console ever. Next is had like Super Mario World, Super Mario All Stars, Yoshi Island, Turtles in Time, which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Part 4, Turtles in Time is my favorite game. I will play that all day.
Wow.
And the arcade version, I like the arcade version too, but you had like Chrono Trigger, all of Final Fantasy games, and I think that Super Nintendo was the pinnacle. In my eyes, was the pinnacle of my gaming experience. And honestly, after Super Nintendo, that was the last Nintendo console I ever had, which is real strange because my cousin had a 64. We played the crap out of Mario 64, and we got all the stars and all that stuff. We went through that. We had Mortal Kombat 64 too. And you know what's funny is that I never, to this day, I played Ocarina of Time. I've never beat Ocarina of Time. Like,
Wow.
I never. I mean, I played it, but I never beat it. It's not because I wasn't interested. It's just that I forgot about it. But they had, they had the wrestling games, the THQ games on the 64, which those were fun. And like I said, I never owned. Oh yeah, I forgot Star Fox. You can't forget Star Fox. Star Fox do a barrel roll. You can't do that. You can't forget that. So Star Fox 64, Star Fox for the Super Nintendo, and then I moved. Yeah, like I said, Super Nintendo was my last console from Nintendo, but I had like Game Boy Advance, all that stuff. But like I said, Super Nintendo was my last console. Then I moved to the PlayStation 1.
PlayStation.
The PlayStation 1. I had, Final Fantasy 7. I had a couple of games, a lot of Street Fighter games, and I played a couple of games on there. Then I had the Dreamcast, which is my second favorite console. You had all the games. You had Shenmue, Marvel's Capcom 2, Power Stones 2, NBA 2K, which where that started. That's like back in the days. That was my favorite. That was my favorite football series. I really don't like Madden that much, honestly. I had that, and that's my second best console. Then the PS2. I went to the PS2. Obviously, we know about the PS2. A bunch of slew of games on that. Final Fantasy X. I play that. Kingdom Hearts series. Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Outbreak File 2, which those Resident Evils, I'm gonna say at this right now, it was ahead of its time because online at that time online wasn't all that big, and remember PS2 had like a big hard drive type of thing, and you put it in the back of your PS2 with the fat one, and you could play online, but it wasn't fully developed.
Right.
It
wasn't fully. Yeah, it was really glitchy. I mean, at that time you could even play with dial-up. So that was because I remember I was playing a lot of it was one of the 2K series. It was probably something, I don't remember, but I used to play that online with dial-up. So
I did too. I had a Dreamcast, and that had dial-up in it.
Yeah, that had. Wasn't
pathetic, but
yeah, it was pathetic. But I mean,
it worked.
It was ahead of its time. I mean, wasn't the Dreamcast the first? I don't know if it was.
It was the first online, right?
That had the online. What's it? I don't even know.
It had it built in.
Yeah, it was built in. I don't remember, but that had that, and then PS2, and then I went to Xbox. Now, with me at first, I didn't like the Xbox. I didn't like the big controller. It was big and fat, and I was, and back in those days, the fanboy was real with me. I like,
a Sony pony for back in the day.
I was a Sony pony. Fuck Xbox, fuck at that time Halo came out. Fuck Halo, fuck that controller. PS2 for life.
So obviously the fuck Halo didn't last too long.
That didn't last too long. Because with me, when Halo came out, actually, you know what? I didn't own the original Xbox until like 2003. So I played the Xbox Halo on PC, the story only, because at that time I was in the Navy and we didn't have internet connection at the Navy. So I would go in my free time. I would just play the story on the PC, and I really enjoyed the story of Halo. So when Halo 2 came out, and I'm gonna be real with you guys, Halo actually Halo has been. It's like there's a special thing that with Halo with me. Halo 2 was my first game that I stand out just to wait, for stand out outside, for a midnight release. That was my first game that I stand out outside for release, which was weird but I was in San Diego. I wish I was in New York at the time. I was stationed in San Diego when Halo 2 came out, so I was over there, and it wasn't the weather was warm, it was nice, so I'm like, what the hell, let me go stand online. So that was my first game that I had to stay online, which was cool. I mean, but it wasn't a lot of people, but it was cool.
It's fun when there's a lot of people, man, because you can get into the camaraderie and stuff.
Yeah,
well, I used to like them, but I've gotten like,
Yeah, I mean,
had my fill.
Well, your GameStop left.
Yeah, my GameStop my traditional GameStop closed shop, and they tore down the building too. They just tore the building down a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. Yeah, like those back in those. I mean, well, a couple years ago. I mean, it used to be the stuff. You would the game that you wanted at people. I mean, the game that people wanted. You would skip school to skip work to wait online. You meet. That's how you meet people back in the days. And so I played a lot of Halo 2 offline because at that time I didn't have Xbox Live at that time, and I played a lot of LAN. I mean, some people on my boat had Xboxes too, so we had the split screen. You had one screen there. Wait a minute, hold on.
Now, how old are you anyhow?
I am 31.
31. Everybody I know is 31.
I mean, most of the
Lurker is 31, and I think Cleanup is about that age.
32.
Yeah, and Whopper is 30.
Yeah, besides those, I feel that's why I say I feel old. I'm not old, but I feel.
Well, for a gamer,
yes, I'm.
For a first-person shooter, that's kind of an old man.
And like when. Are we recording or no?
Well, yeah, we never stopped recording.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll edit it.
Yeah, we'll cut out to the part where Flex has the shit.
When I say I'm old, I'm not old. I've been playing games like forever, which I'm not going to stop. But I can't keep these guys, these people today. I mean, they can do it up, and I can't do it no more. That's why I haven't really. That's why I'm not really a competitive guy. I mean, if I was in that era, because when you gotta remember when 2001 came out, I was 20, and obviously when Halo 2 came out, I was turning 21. So at that time, everybody else were like, 11, 12. They go and 11, 12, and everybody's going to tournaments. And in my opinion, when I was growing up, I thought getting money for video games, the fuck is that? I mean, I was just playing for fun. I mean, you get money for video games.
Well, the first people who got money for it, I think they were playing like Quake or something like that, right?
Well, yeah, there was tournaments back then. It was before Halo. I mean, before Halo with MLG, there was like I said, Street Fighter tournaments. There were Quake tournaments, etc. And when I looked at that, I was like, what are you doing? Go get a real job. You know what I mean? get a real job. But I mean,
the first time I ever saw a pro tournament, it was like broadcast on TV on I forgot what cable channel it was, but it was a Counter-Strike tournament.
Right.
It was on G4.
Probably was on G4.
USA Network, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember I was flicking through the dials on the TV and wow, What is this?
Yeah.
And then they're playing Counter-Strike.
That's what I'm saying. Like, back like I said, back in a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they had shoutcasters and screaming fans, and it's like, whoa, check this out! I didn't even know this existed.
Well, I knew about commentary and stuff like that, but like I said, I didn't know about making money. Why don't you just go get a real job and go make your real money? But now nowadays it's progressed so much that kids are making freaking 16-year-olds making $1 million. So shit, I wish that was in back in my days.
Yeah,
I hear you.
Well, all of a sudden, esports are looking like they're actually going to be really a thing, and just so happens, this is the week. A couple of days ago, Jimmy Kimmel started a firestorm.
Oh my god!
I saw it on TV.
Most guys with small dicks do those kind of things,
I saw that too. I mean, it was a joke. I get it, but people are gonna come. They're gonna come for you. They're coming for you. If you're gonna disrespect, a community, make sure you know what you're talking about before you lash somebody out, because they're coming straight for you.
Oh, I think he wanted it for ratings.
I think so too.
Personally, I don't like the guy. Fuck you, Jimmy Kimmel. I hate you.
Now, see, I loved him back in the days of the Man Show.
Right.
I never liked him then. I liked Adam Carolla, but I could never stand him.
Nah. I really didn't like him. I mean, I'm not saying I don't like him. I didn't watch that show. Excuse me.
You didn't watch the Man Show? Girls jumping on trampolines?
Well, drinking beer.
Greatest concept in the history of television, I tell you.
I think I heard of it. Girls with trampolines. Wow.
Yeah. Every episode they ended the show, and now girls jumping on trampolines. And
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I really don't. Honestly, back in my day, I really didn't watch a lot of TV. The only thing I watched on TV was like sports. I'll watch sports and stuff like that. I wasn't watching like drama. TV shows like MTV. I hate that shit. Oh my god, I hate it. Really, I do, with a passion. But they make the money, so I mean, I can't hate on that.
Well, I watched MTV almost at the beginning when they first were starting, and all they did was play fucking music videos all day long.
Music channel.
That?
Yeah, I remember that. Music television. Music.
MTV was a music channel, and then all of a sudden I guess they had to switch it up. They had the Real World.
That was the beginning of the end. Was the Real World?
Real World, San Diego, Real World, New Orleans. I mean, they were interested, but then it got kind of carried away. And then you got the 16 and pregnant. Oh my god! Like, I don't care about all that. So I honestly, like, I rarely watch shows. I rarely do. I mean, it's just my I don't know. I just work and come home and sleep. Oh yeah,
work, sleep, game.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, getting back to my game.
Yeah.
Gaming history.
You left off. You were talking about LANs.
Like LAN party
on the ship.
On the ship we used to have. We had my Xbox. We had a converter. We had I remember having like 3 TVs, and like for 16 people, I think.
And all the TVs are split screen and
then I remember having a tournament there, and honestly, it was a great time, and that's where my name came up. It was before DaBigKilla. It was the BigKilla, and it was THE, and then at the end ER, and then the 69. The 69 was always there. So
excellent.
69. So I went from Xbox to X360, obviously. And like I said, remember when I say Halo 2 was when I first was my first game.
First stood in line.
Halo 3 is when is important to me because it was 10 days after my son was born. So he was born on the 15th of September. Halo 3 came out the 25th. So that's why
it's a good thing they didn't happen at the same time because
I you know what's funny though, I went to midnight release for Halo 3 too. I was back in San Diego and I was married at that time and I was making sure my wife went to sleep. And then I snuck out, took the car to the mall, and there was a long line, like a long line for that. I got it, went back, and then she was up. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, damn.
Fuck.
Honey, can I get you some warm milk or something?
I'm like, you know what? Whatever. So I played a little bit of it, and that was the end of that. I mean, I didn't really, like I said, I wasn't really a competitive guy, and I just played Team Slayer. I didn't really know about it. I didn't know nobody at that time. I was just going there YOLO in it, you know what I mean? And then I had to stop because I went on deployment in like '08. So that was that. Then Reach came out. I mean, ODST came out. I liked the ODST. I liked the firefight. That was a good thing. Which I really thought that should have been a $30 thing, not a $60 thing. But I bought it, so whatever. Then Reach came out, and I didn't mind Reach. It's just that the fact that the books, the story didn't go with the books. Because I used to, like Halo, Halo is a big thing. I mean, it
has its lore.
It has its lore. I mean, I'm not like Frozen Sword or Crazy Spartan, know all the lore, but I mean, I read, most of the books. So when I saw Reach, and I saw Reach, I'm like, what is this? And it explained the Spartan 3s. The Spartan 3s were they were going on suicidal missions. So that I understand, but I think the Spartan 3s were. Please don't quote me on this, guys. But they were, I think they were programmed after the Spartan 2s. But Reach, like I said, Reach didn't bother me. No effect on Reach. And then Halo 4 came out, and that's when Sandy, we had Sandy over here. Sandy was at that time, so
I don't know what that means.
Hurricane Sandy.
Oh, the hurricane.
Hurricane Sandy. We had Hurricane Sandy, so that's why that's a little important to me. So I played the game. I played the game with no internet, no internet, just straight campaign first. So until my internet was up and running. So and then I changed, and at that time I changed my name from the to DA and Killer to A, and I kept the 69. So that's really the origin of my name. At that time when they were going from Reach to 4, I was playing a lot of like Street Fighter, and because at that time Street Fighter hadn't have a game out since I think over 10 years. Last game was Street Fighter Third Strike, and that was a big thing, but not a lot of like I will say not a lot of people picked up Third Strike because it was a technical game, I think, in my opinion, because it wasn't like regular Street Fighter back in the days. If you guys ever played like Street Fighter 2 and Turbo and all that iteration and stuff like that, but it was that was like the pinnacle. That was also the pinnacle of gaming too, for fighting and for fighting games. They had Tekken. That Tekken hold it down, but then Street Fighter 4 came out in in '09. So I was playing that like hard body all day, every day. And then they came out with Super, and then all the iterations came out, and then Halo 4. And then so basically 360, and then I went to the one. So like I said, I haven't really touched a. I think PS2. Also, PS2 is my last Sony console too. I did have a Vita too, which the Vita was awesome too. Because you could crack it and you could play like old games.
Yep.
Yeah, Flex was just saying he's thinking about changing his gamer tag.
Honestly, I was thinking about changing my gamer tag too. I was going to change it from that to like Jason Love White Girls. I wanted to put J Love White Girls. I was thinking about that. Because I was in a tournament last year, and I went to this big fighting game tournament called Evo. I think when you guys heard of that, I think
right, heard of it.
One of your guys, one of your episodes thing. And last year, I went there last year, and I put my name down as Jason Love White Girls, and people were saying that they love that name. So I was thinking about keeping it as that, but I had the BigKilla for like 10+ years, so I don't think I'm changing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be Flex until I die, man. I'm Flex.
Well, I'm not changing Yam Juice. I got it on both systems, so.
Right.
So do I. I got Flex on both systems.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, I will, if I go to tournaments, then I'll put Jason Love White Girls.
There you go. So right before you vanished a minute ago, I had just asked. So, do you prefer fighting games or first-person shooters?
That's a good question. I grown up. You know what it is. I grown up with fighting games. A lot of I like I said, I've been into the Street Fighter. It's the Street Fighter 2 ever. I played, a couple of Dead or Alive games. That's a tough one. If you're saying if I want Street Fighter or Halo, it's a toss up. I can't choose. But if you're saying fighting game, Halo, it's Halo, 24/7, 365.
Okay, cool. Well, I've noticed I don't think I've ever seen your YouTube channel. You put up a fighting game. You always put up usually Halo.
I like 2 years ago when I started my channel, I was focusing on fighting game. I wanted to focus on fighting games because I had a couple fighting game some matches with some guys in my crew. Well, not my crew, my shop where I'm gonna go stream at, and I wanted to get these guys up and running, and then it just went from Street Fighter to Halo. That's what it is. I don't know. It just went from that to Street Fighter. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I like playing fighting games too. I'll try to get into the fighting games, but for right now I am trying. Just Halo is what it is right now.
Yeah. Well, I watched you stream a couple of months ago. You were streaming Resident Evil.
Oh, yeah, that too. I've been streaming some Resident Evil. I love when I picked up Resident Evil. What is Resident Evil HD?
Oh, the remaster.
The remaster. I never played that one, so I wanted to pick that one up. So I streamed that. I just picked up Revelations. It's an old game, I paid.
Yeah.
Got it for $7. So
I finished Revelations. So, it still scares the shit out of me.
Is it scarier than 4?
Even Resident Evil 1, when I play it, still scares the shit out of me.
I think Resident Evil 4 like I said, that revolutionized the whole, you know, how Resident Evil was, because obviously Resident Evil 1 to 3, and I mean 1 through Code Veronica, it was it had the, you know, it wasn't third person, like a third person view. It was, you saw the person. I guess I don't know what they call it, survival horror, whatever. They, you know, you walk and then, you know, you go to another side, and then it, like I said, I liked those games. Don't get me wrong, I liked it for Resident Evil 4, 5. I didn't play 6. I heard 6 was crap. So I like those games too. It didn't bother me. But I feel like Resident Evil 1, the HD version, which I'm playing, which I was been streaming, that there were some, you know, scenes that caught me off guard. If you're not, like I said, if you're not off guard with that, if you're caught off guard with that, you know what I mean?
It'll scare you.
It will give you a jump. So
yeah. Now there's some game that just came out the other day on PS4. What's the name of that game? A survival horror game? I forgot.
Isn't it Until Dawn or something like that?
Until Dawn. Yeah.
Dawn.
I looked at a little bit of some gameplay videos that some people on my timeline had put up. It looks kind of creepy, kind of scary, sort of like Sick Twisted Saw kind of shit, you know?
Yeah, I haven't seen any gameplay of any gameplay of that, but it looks. I'll try to look it up. I'll try to, you know, look at that. But honestly, like I said, my focus right now is Resident Evil, Halo, and honestly, and this PC I got, which, you know.
Yeah, so let's talk about PCs for a minute. You're of all the people I know in my little circle of friends, you're the PC go-to guy if you got like a question.
Well, I mean, I'm not the go. I mean, I know a little. Well, I know a little bit of PCs. You know, like it's not. You know, I'm not going to tell you. Oh, you know, search and search. You know, I'm the master. I just know. I know to get by. You know what I mean? I can get by with, you know, with my information.
You know enough to get by and enough to help other people out.
Yeah, how you know, pick which ones, which, you know.
Now I got a question. I'm seriously looking into a new desktop computer.
Right.
As we speak, I'm talking to you on a laptop. It's a good, strong laptop, but it's getting a little old. So it's time to upgrade. How much? Like, I could go someplace like iBuyPower or CyberPower or something and get a halfway decent, you know, PC. But how much could a person save if they built it themselves versus someplace like iBuyPower?
Well, first of all, when there is a difference between those two. What it is when you build your PC, you're picking your parts. So whatever you whatever you got into your PC, it's in there. It's you picked it out. You're the one that you know, chose your parts. And it's a good experience too, because this PC I have. This is not my first build. This is like my second build, and it's a good experience. So, you know, people, you know, you can build a PC. You can say, hey, this is mine, and you know, it's a good learning thing that you can go through. It's something you can pick up. You know what I mean?
Well, now, you know, when you go to some site like CyberPower or one of those kind of deals, you sort of can pick your parts too a little bit. I mean, you click on, like, you know, the main system that you want, and then you get to pick your case, and then you get to pick your power supply. But they have a list. You know, it's not every possible thing, but it's a list. You know, it'll be populated. You know, you pick your processor. You know, do you want an i5? Do you want an i7?
Right.
So you kind of get to pick what you want.
Right. You can, but like I said, you can save enough money if you look, because like I said, the motherboard I got, thing, the Z97 Pro Wi-Fi edition, that cost original price in because we got micro centers here.
Oh yeah, so do we.
Look, I got like 3 I can go to. At that bay, it was original price is $249. I picked it up for $114.
Wow.
$114. And that had even though it was open box, it was loaded. I mean, like I said, it got Wi-Fi. I can SLI if I wanted to, and it was an awesome board, and everything was, it was working, it was functioning, working well. It only cost me $114, and honestly, like I said, I already had that PC right there. That was the PC I was using right there, and I didn't really have to upgrade. Honestly, it was a 3770K in that one. That's that one I just showed you. That would be used for my streaming project, and then
you got a dedicated box for streaming.
Yeah, that will be my dedicated box for. Well, that will be the dedicated box for the shop. In the back right there, that one right there. This one.
So that's not the same one that you're talking on right now.
No, that's not the same one. The one I have right now. This is my personal thing. This is I'm doing everything on it: gaming, streaming, video editing, and stuff like that. But anyway, if you can find deals. On
Parts, look around. Get a good price.
If you can find, because that's the first thing I do. The first thing I'll do is research. I'll research every. I can see if I can find a deal anywhere. I'll try to find a deal. Like I said, I got the motherboard for $114. I got the honestly, most of my parts that are in my PC now were for my old build, but like the case I got was like it was $69, $3 off, which is not a big deal, but it's free shipping. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. So do you get your stuff from Newegg, Tiger Direct, Amazon?
Manage all of them. Newegg, I'll get them because it has free shipping. I love free shipping. When you get that free shipping, it's gold.
Well,
it makes a difference.
Also, they do have open box, deals, and sometimes stuff that you want will just go on sale for no apparent reason.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with open boxes. You know what I mean? As long as if you're building now, like I said, the motherboard was an open box. I mean, and it was, but it looked new. So I mean, like, it was. I took a gamble and it works for me. It works very well, and I mean, you can definitely find deals. I mean, it can be.
The only thing I worry about is putting a computer together myself, or I have somebody who can help me. But even still, what happens if something goes wrong? You don't have anybody to turn to. You got to figure it out.
That is true, but I mean, it's really common sense. I mean, it's this goes here, this goes there. It's really nothing, nothing serious.
Well, what if you start getting like lots of blue screens or something? Like, okay, something's not working.
Yeah, that's the software, part. Which I think that you have to have help with. But like picking the hardware stuff, that like I said, I build two. At first, when I was nervous because I never built a PC. Then once I built it, I'm like, it took me a while to build it. It took me like 7 hours max. But it's not. It's a good. Once you build a computer, it's satisfying. Like getting a 4-shot in Halo. You get that 4. It's satisfying.
So did you do a nice, tidy, clean job with the wires on that first build?
No, because the first, what it is? The first build was an ITX, a small one. This build I have is a ATX. So I put all the the cables in the back, so nobody.
Yeah. So
I mean,
do you overclock your stuff?
right now, I don't need to, because the process I got is a i7 4790K, and that's 4 gigahertz.
You got a 4790K. Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah, forgot to tell you guys that I got a deal on that too. If you, my boy, shout out to him. He hooked me up because this is Intel Kitty. This is Intel program, and you gotta. This is Intel program. I'm not really gonna say much, but you you ask questions. I mean, you take a quiz, and you get points, and the more points you do, lower the prices. So I got the i7 4790K for 137.
Are you shitting me?
Wow.
And that is why I upgraded, because of the hard drive. I mean, not the hard drive, the motherboard and the CPU. I got the CPU for 130. I could have got it. I could have got it for 89, not 80, no 79.99. But I wanted to hurry up. So I mean, I didn't want to be the sore loser to be left out. So
So how do you find it? Is your rig screaming now? If you want to render a video, is it like boom?
It's not. No, I mean it takes a couple minutes. It takes like 10, like not the 10 minutes, like less than 10 minutes. But I mean,
rendering's always been the black bitch of doing this stuff.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's nothing.
No pun intended. No pun intended.
Yeah. Well, okay. My laptop has a i7, second generation processor, and it takes one of these Bulletproof episodes usually takes 4 to 5 hours of rendering time.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's funny that video I put up with me, you. Oh
yeah, Modest Major and Whopper and all those people.
That took that thing, but that was with my my build over there. That took I think an hour. I don't remember, but
I gotta say thank you for putting that video up, because that was one of the funnest times I ever had.
Well, yeah,
and you captured it and posted it. It's wow.
Yeah, most of my, because I save all my my archives for my stream, because if you archive it to Twitch and you have music on, it will block out the music, which I didn't have no music on, but still, regardless. But I save all of them. I have all of my archives since I started streaming, which was last year.
Wow, so you must use up a ton of hard drive space.
I have a 3 terabyte, so I got a shitload of.
So you're never at a loss for a gameplay.
Yeah, but pretty much I want to use stuff new.
Right. You always want to put new gameplay. I don't know why. You might have a great game that happened 4 months ago, but you just want to put a new one out for some reason.
I did my first build. My first computer build was actually on the job. I'm an IT guy.
Right.
And I took a job at this place, and that's what they did mostly, was retail. And I came in my first day, and they walked up to my desk, and on my desk sat a pile of parts. And they told me to build my computer so I could start work.
Right.
Wow.
I'd never built one before, man. So I just did it.
Well, did it work the first time?
Yeah, burned it in and everything. Worked like a charm.
Yeah, I mean, it's a, like I said, it's a good experience. If you could make a little money off of it, but then, like I said, guys like me, I'm like, I could build my own. So but it's a good learning experience.
Yeah, I think I'd like to give it a try if possible.
Oh yeah, if you, like I said,
We'll help you through it. Don't worry, man.
Okay.
Research your parts and
I want a better computer than Mango has.
Speaking of Mango, he's the truth, man. Shout out to him. I respect that guy. He always
the gauntlet's been laid down.
I respect that guy. He's a good guy, man. I appreciate that he always shouts me out in some of his videos in the BPU episodes. So.
Yeah, he was talking shit about Halo today. He's just trying to get people's goat.
Yeah, I mean, listen. For me, I don't know. I'm just a carefree guy. I really don't care that much. I mean, I can't get all salty. I mean, I'll get salty if I like lose. I'll get salty if I lose a game, a close game, or either or a blowout game. But then I'm not gonna like toss my computer or toss my controller to the next freaking screen.
You do seem to have a kind of a cool that you don't lose. You don't lose your cool.
No, I mean it's
you don't scream.
it's life. I mean, it's just I'm trying to enjoy it. I mean, why am I getting pissed off of a game? Now, granted, I want to win. Don't get me wrong, I want to win. Who doesn't want to win? Nobody likes losing. But, at the end of the day, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. And honestly, that's why I don't think I could ever be a pro, because if I wanted to be a pro, then I have to take it seriously. I got to sit down and, study the game. I mean, granted, I would like to study the game, but I'll have to sit down and study the game. And then if I roll up in here and lose, then I'll get like salty as fuck. I mean, but I just keep it cool. I'm just a cool guy.
So do you like to teabag people?
Oh, come on. Who doesn't like to teabag? I mean, granted, I get teabag too. I mean, it's been there since God knows when. I don't remember. I don't even know if Halo was the first game to teabag. I mean, that it was since Halo 2 days. I mean,
yeah. I'll never forget the first time I ever got teabagged. I deserved it. I was camping hard like a bitch.
I mean, granted, I'll get teabagged, but when I find you and I kill you, don't think you're not gonna get teabagged back. You know what I mean?
You're getting the dirty dip.
Definitely get. I don't even care if I die. You're getting it. So I mean, it's teabagging is just a thing. I mean, it's not. I don't. I mean,
I think some people really, really get mad.
If you
teabag some people, they're like,
yeah. If you beat teabag somebody, you're like, oh. They want to just like they argue all day. So, but for me, I'm like, all right, you teabag me, okay. You're like, okay.
Yeah. So, some people want to find out where you live and come, blow up your car or something.
No, I mean, I'm like, whoa, relax. And that's why I don't take this seriously. I mean,
it's just pixels and electricity, man. Settle down.
Yeah.
I think I read some story about one guy who was taunting another guy on Xbox.
Right.
And he went and beat the kid up.
Wow.
He went and found out where he lived.
So over in the UK, they were neighbors.
Wow.
He knew the kid. The kid started dissing him online. He went over to the kid's house and beat him up.
Beat the shit out of him.
See that stuff. I don't got time for that. I really don't.
I don't either.
I really don't. I mean, if you teabag me, okay, that's fine. If I don't get you back, then I don't get you back. It's not. No, like I said, I got other things I got to worry about than getting tight, getting salty as fuck on Halo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it is a passion. People take Halo seriously. The competitive scene. They want to win. They want to. They want to be noticed, in my opinion. But for me, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play a couple games, and then I'm gonna go do what I gotta do for the rest of the day. Now, like I said, I not saying that I don't support the competitive scene. I mean, I hope it grows. I hope Halo, the Halo scene goes back to, the Halo 2 days, the Halo 3 days. But if
the competitive scene is okay and all that, but I gotta admit, it's like I don't sit there glued to the fucking, thing all 8 hours of the whole tournament. I mean, maybe the final.
Right. The finals, right.
I'll check that out, but like when the brackets are advancing, it's like, who fucking gives a shit?
What's funny is this past July, let's talk about like Evo, is the biggest fighting game tournament ever. I couldn't go this year because of personal reasons, but when it came, I watched the whole. When I woke up that day, that first day of Street Fighter, I watched the whole day from 11 p.m. to like 11 p.m. that night. I watched the whole thing because I'm interested in it. And then,
well, you must have had a big fucking bowl of Doritos.
I actually, you know what? I was playing my game. I think I was playing like with Lurker Zero and a couple of guys. Halo Ray, and I just watched it. I was playing my game on my first screen, and then I watched it on my second screen. That was it. I mean, that like Evo, I will watch any day of the week. I mean, I will sit there and watch. I mean, it's great. It's honestly, I would like to be in Vegas because Vegas is Vegas.
Yeah.
I love Vegas, even though it's hot. I don't mind it.
Right now, it's
awesome.
Probably fucking hot.
Whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Vegas.
Except herpes. That shit comes home with you.
That's true. Hey, just out of curiosity, weather forecast, Las Vegas.
Here's the forecast for Las Vegas.
Wait. Oh, okay. So I thought she was going to say it. Well, currently it is 15 after 9 o'clock. And it's currently, I don't know if you can see that.
98. Woof.
98 degrees.
That's
right now.
When I was over there, the daytime. Oh my god, the daytime is brutal. It's brutal. I mean, I will have to tie that with Vegas and Dubai being the highest because Dubai is like I think 120 and it's like Vegas. No wind. It's just straight humid, and
yeah. Well, the good thing is in Vegas, a lot of the casinos they have like air conditioned walkways between them.
That and the best thing is the alcohol slushies. Oh my god, I love the alcohol slushies. When I went there, because I went there twice. I went there 2012 and 2014, and when I went there in 2012, I never even know there was an alcohol slushy. You know what I mean? I tasted. I was in heaven. Oh, I was straight in heaven. I just want another one again.
Oh, you're making me sick because me and Flex both used to drink, but we now both are quit drinking. And I love Slurpees.
Honestly, I don't drink. Like I always say, I drink. I don't really drink that much. It's because I got in an accident like in 11 and with my car, and the guy was like, even though he wasn't drinking, well, he had DWI, but he was. I think he was. He was under the influence, and he hit me, and then in front of a car, and then a regular bus, and then it went to McDonald's, and that like everything else I would joke about, everything else I would play. I don't even care about you calling me racist because that's nothing. But I take DWI seriously. Like I don't like the whole drinking and driving thing. I don't like it. That's one thing I don't.
It's the most preventable death that there is, man.
Yes, that is it is the most preventable death. Everything else I can have fun with. I don't care. You could say mom jokes. You can call me the N word. It doesn't bother me.
Your mama is so fat.
you drink and drive, and you know you can prevent that. We have a problem there, and that's what I take seriously. I don't like people.
Well, you'll be glad to know that I'm a teetotaler. Haven't touched a drop in. It's now been over 10 years.
Listen, I'm not saying don't drink. You get plastered if you want to.
Oh, I used to. That's the problem. I'm one of those guys. One too many, 10 not enough.
Right. I mean, or you know your limit. But I mean, don't get in a car and you got lives out there. You never know who's out there.
Yeah. Now they got Uber, man.
Yeah, if you need a ride, man, they got Uber.
Nice. Yeah, I mean,
where was that back when I was drinking?
I don't know, but yeah, if I drink, I'll just stay home. Like, I'll drink. I don't even I'll have like 2 drinks. I'm like, all right, I'm done. And let my girlfriend like drink out of the business. You have drunk sex. I condone drunk sex.
Well, it's good up to a point, but if you keep drinking too far, it makes it hard, or it makes it maybe not so hard.
Well, I mean, hey, listen.
You stepped right into that fucker like a landmine,
man. Yeah, man. So, that's like the most major thing I take seriously. Other than that, I just want to chill out, relax, just do.
Hey, we had a guest about a month or two ago from Las Vegas. Did you see that episode?
That was the one that you was talking about. That guy.
That Tej.
Yeah, I remember.
He's a real good dude. You know.
Yeah, I seen that episode. I'm seeing most of I haven't seen all of them. I've seen the ones when I went up to like Halo, and then you had like Mango and Mandy Button and all those guys, which those are the true. Speaking of which, what it is, I know you guys do your Smarty Pants thing. If I may, I would like to donate some a gift card or something like that for you guys. So
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah, I'll get like a Amazon gift card, like $50. Not a big deal. Get you guys.
Oh my God, flex!
Something like that.
We got a sponsor.
My God, 4 years and we got a sponsor.
You know what's funny? I like to, and my thing is, I do like to give back. I want to give back. And I haven't done nothing big yet. Like I said, I don't have a lot of followers on YouTube nor Twitch, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you
appreciate the followers that you have. We don't have that many followers, but
yeah. Granted, like I said, I don't do this for money. I mean, if the day comes and if I do get money, it's cool. But I mean, I appreciate people watching my videos. I appreciate because people. I didn't expect to do this. I didn't really, honestly. Like I said, I bought this capture card, and I didn't expect to do YouTube. Honestly, I just wanted to throw up a video, and see how clean the Live Gamer Portable is clean. I just wanted, that was it. I didn't really think about, and I didn't think about doing commentary. I didn't think about picking up a Blue Yeti. I didn't even think about doing a PC. That because at that time I was using a laptop, and I got it Vegas, and I was trying to render a video, and it, like you said, it took 8+ hours, and then when it was when it came out, it was crappy. So, like I said, my boy, he introduced me to computers. That's why I know a little bit about computers.
Well, don't you hate that when you like work on something and it comes out looking like not like what you thought it was going to look like?
Like crap, and it angered it didn't anger me, it upset me because I'm putting all this work in, and it looks like straight shit. You know what I mean? So,
well, I can tell you that your stream looks very good.
It has to be. I mean, does it have to be good? It's just my
Modest Major stream looks a tiny bit less than perfect.
Well, I mean, he lives in London, and his internet is ass. But anyway, shout out to
Yeah, I think he broadcasted like 360 or something, or 240.
I mean, it's watchable.
No, I'm joking. I love watching his streams.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like
yeah.
one of the funnest streamers ever. I wish he streamed more.
Yeah. But like I was saying, so yeah, what it is I appreciate people come and watch my videos. People watching my stream. Even though I feel like I'm not entertaining enough, I just appreciate people just coming by and saying, what's up? You suck.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you want your streams to be entertaining, just get your girlfriend to sit next to you in a low cut top.
Yeah, I get rake all the money and be like, yo.
Blops 3, man. I was playing, and I'm pretty bad. And this kid, he kept just pounding me. So finally, I went out in the game lobby, and I'm like, he starts running his mouth. He was like 12, I suppose. And I'm like, look, Sonny, I'm old enough to be your grandpa. I said, I was eating pussy when you were not even a glimmer in your mom and dad's eye. I said, don't tell me. I said, I'm Flex. I said, I'm the man. And everybody started laughing and shit. He had to leave the lobby.
Why you hurt my feelings? Nah, yeah.
Why you gotta be so mean?
Don't be so mean. Nah. Honestly, it's funny too. I get a lot of hate mail. The only thing I say, I don't get a lot of hate mail too. The only thing I will say is GG's, and I would like annoy the fuck out of GG's. When they keep writing me more hate mail, GG's, so they know. I know they get tight off that. So I don't. That's why.
Actually, that's a good technique. I'll try to remember that.
I'll just say, like, they'll say you suck, you garbage. I'll just say GG's, and then if they keep messaging me, GG's, and that they'll get tight over that because they want you to react. So I'm like, GG's. So I mean, it's fun. Like I said, that don't even bother me either. Like I said, a lot of things really don't bother me, and I like to just.
You mean the Jimmy Kimmel thing didn't make you want to just totally go with a pitchfork and a torch and come after him?
Like I said, everybody wants those. Well, obviously everybody's going to do that, so that's why I didn't really care about that. But like I said, he should have done his research before you start flaming somebody, because if you pick on one community, the whole community is going to come after you. And there was a couple of videos.
Well, did he know that? I don't know. There's part of me that says he didn't realize how kind of like big and loud the gaming community might be.
Yes, that's it. I would think so. I mean, you just can't attack. Like I said, you can't attack a community and think you're not going to get flamed up. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, look how big this shit is. I mean, like, YouTube's like dedicated a special section just for that, and Twitch was just sold for like
$1 billion.
A fucking $1 billion. I mean, this is
Amazon.
huge.
This is you got League of Legends tournaments, CS:GO tournaments. They make, like I said, a freaking 16-year-old is a millionaire.
Yeah.
Where was that when I was young? You know what I mean? I wish I was when I was 14. I wish I was doing things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You ever notice also when you're on Twitter, if you look over to the left where it's like what's trending,
right?
Like every single day is without fail. Like look over to the left where it's trending, and like out of 10 items, at least half of them are going to be game related.
Yeah, game related. Yeah. So
they're going to be some kind of game related because that's what people are talking about, and it's huge.
Right. It's big. So I mean, it's either he didn't know, or my assumption is he didn't know, and he just.
Well, see, it didn't bother me one little bit because I know that people. It sounds ridiculous. It's like, oh, I'm going to watch somebody playing a video game. If you tell that to somebody who's not involved in the community, they're like, what? Why would you do that? Why would you want to do that?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It sounds retarded.
If you would have told me back when, before there was even a stream, you would have told me, go ahead and watch this person right here for like, a couple hours. I would have told you, fuck off. I'm not watching this guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would have told you, fuck is, let me go outside. I mean, I used to, play, go outside, go play sports. What the hell? I mean, look over here and watch, watch somebody play a video game, or if I tell them, fuck, f off. I can just play it myself, But it's grown a lot. Like I said, it's grown a lot where people just can sit back, relax, watch your favorite streamer, and have a good time, and interact with people. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I like streams where you can interact with the person, but I also like streams where you interact with other people on the stream too.
That's why that's another good thing, a special thing. That's why I really got into Twitch, because I wanted to meet new people. I wanted to make a conversation and stuff like that.
Yeah, you actually meet friends.
Without going outside and talking to people. That's
in true nerd fashion. It's like no, not outside.
Yeah, no,
no socializing.
And it's
no real life.
Yeah, no real life. I mean, it may be it may be a simple thing just to go to somebody and talk to somebody, but some people are not like that. You know what I mean? Some people are shy as fuck. So, they go to internet and they just talk a storm. And I like I said, I don't mind it. Like I said, he should have done his homework.
Well, you know what? He doubled down last night.
Right.
Or maybe it was the night before. He had another episode. It's like, hey, we really set off a firestorm, and he was reading people's tweets, telling them to get cancer, telling them to get AIDS.
No, go ahead.
And I heard that tonight he's going to come on again, and this time he's bringing a couple of famous streamers. They're not in the shooter community, but I forgot who the people are. But and they're going to show him. They're going to show him, they're going to teach him the ropes or something like that.
I mean, that's good. I mean, he, like I said, this thing is huge. This online, this online Twitch thing, Twitch, YouTube gaming, whatever platform you're on, Hitbox, it's huge. It's growing, and it keeps on growing. I mean, how much views that Twitch gets every week? Hell, every day. They get like what, 2,000, 200. I'm saying this out of my mouth. I would say like what, 500,000 views a day. I don't know.
I'm sure it's more than that.
It's got to be. It's more. So
well, if you just look at just League of Legends all by itself, it probably gets that much.
Yeah. So I mean, if you and then you multiply that for a month, so it's really a big thing, and
yeah,
and it's getting bigger.
One thing that I like about Twitch is like you can kind of gauge a game's success level just by going on the Twitch games page and like seeing how many people are watching streams from Halo, how many people are watching streams from this other game. You can just see like you have to scroll down page after page after page to find Halo now.
Yeah, which sucks, but I mean, we're trying to, I know the top guys like Nated and all those guys are trying to, keep it on the map. You know what I mean? And which is cool. So,
we got our homeboy Unishek.
And Unishek, shouts to him. He's the one that got me to 100 plus followers. And I saw that. And I thank him from that he got me, because, like I said in my past video, granted, okay, I don't get views. I mean, I don't get followers. I'm not doing this, like I said, I'm not doing this for money. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that he put me over 100 views. It was a thing. It was a milestone for me, because 100 views. You know,
I saw that. I saw
you know,
that.
100 views. You know, you don't. You know, 100. It may not be. You know, it may not be. You know, a milestone for anybody. I mean, for people that done YouTube like Faven. He got to what 600 views.
Probably
subs.
by last night I checked. He had 560 some, or no 580 or something like that.
Yeah,
and when we taped his episode, he had 540 something.
Right. So I mean, like him, like I mean, shouts to Faven, man. I like his stuff too. I mean, even though granted, some of it is.
Well, people are categorizing him as a negative commentator.
I don't.
And,
right, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, and I don't know. I mean, he's like that guy B. Dobbins, who's like negative. Like he talks about negative stuff.
For me, I see what he's. I mean, I understand what's. I get the whole. He's trying to make people see it in his eyes that he doesn't like Sprint. Here's why. Why M Halo 5.
Yeah, that's his biggest video. Is like why Halo 5 will have the lowest population numbers or something like that.
I mean, I don't hate on the guy. He's doing. I really don't. I don't hate on nobody, honestly.
He was a nice fellow. I thought when we had him on the show that he was going to be very argumentative and kind of a jerk.
I thought so. I thought that you're going clean versus Faven. I'm like shit. I mean, this is some good shit.
I thought this was going to be the Thriller in Manila, man.
I thought there was going to be a throwdown, man.
No, it was going to be somebody be throwing punches over Skype. They're like, oh. And then,
it was so civilized.
Yeah, it was interesting too. And like I said, shouts to Clean and shouts to Faven. I mean, he's grown a lot.
Well, one thing we can say about Faven, he's at least a new commentator and in the Halo community, and like, hey, anybody who wants to pop up and start making commentaries on the regular is like okay by me.
Yeah, me too. I'll sit down and watch people. I mean, I think that's why I want to start doing that. I want to like branch off. I mean, granted, like I said, I love the Lurker Zeros, the Mods Majors. I gotta start like branching out and
yeah. Shit, I'll even watch Happy Zoo.
Everybody watches my videos because I put them cheap ass fucking piece of ass shot.
Yeah. Your thumbnails.
I'd be like, what? You got like these thumbnails. I was like, damn, this girl was. I'm
surprised that YouTube hasn't given you a strike or something for terms like of service.
I spend a lot of time making sure that they're clean enough to go on YouTube. But dirty enough to attract your attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, how tight can we go between her ass cheeks and still pass muster?
I just want to go like, yeah. What happened between you? What happened between? I mean, I saw the comment when you did your commentary. Were you and are you guys arguing, or was that? I mean. Did he block you or something like that? I mean,
what are you talking about?
You did a commentary on.
I did a response video to him.
A response video, and then I saw the comment section like it blew the fuck up, like
Well, yeah, it was pretty active, and he came on there, and he was willing to argue his points.
Right.
It's like that, and that's totally fair. I don't have a problem with that at all. If somebody says like, this game sucks, and that's that. It's like
that's
give me your reasoning. Why did it suck? Argue your point. Like make your case.
Yeah, that's the same thing with me. If you want, like, people come in my stream telling me you suck. Like, I know I've been sucking. I've been sucking since 05. You know what I mean. So you're not telling me tell me why I suck. I don't mind criticism, but just don't tell me I suck. I mean, come on, I hear that every day.
Make it constructive, man.
It has to be constructive. I mean, you telling me I suck. I know I suck. I mean, come on. I'm not gonna
give me a pointer.
Commentaries like Faven and B. Dobbins, who really break down and analyze the fine points of the game, like this aspect of the game, that aspect of the game. Like they're going to break it down, even if I don't agree with their take on it. I appreciate anybody who's going to actually, take it to the level where they're like, breaking it down and showing you the logic that they're coming up with, even if their logic is flawed. If that's the process that they use, then hey, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind sitting here, and I don't mind, I don't mind the criticism as long as you back it up. You know what I mean? As long as you have your reasons why this would suck. I will agree. I mean, I just don't come up here and say it sucks. The end.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you back it up with reasons, unless you claim that Fast Time to Kill is good, then you're just an asshole and you should die in a fire.
Get cancer. Get AIDS. HIV.
Fast Time to Kill.
But like I said, I'm happy that he's growing fast. And same thing like what happened with Dell. I mean, Dell,
he really took off, but then the Master Chief happened.
I know, and Halo 5. I honestly, I miss his commentary. I really did.
I totally do too. I predict that Dell will play Halo 5 and he will love it. But I also predict that he will pretend that he doesn't love it.
Yeah, I mean...
Because he'll love it, but he will just pretend like he doesn't love it.
Right. But,
come at me, bro.
Come at me. 1v1 me, baby.
No. Please don't 1v1 me.
Oh, my God. But back to what I was saying about my channel. Like I said, I appreciate people coming and, coming to say what I gotta say. Because like my commentary, everything, I don't write it down. I freestyle. But like I said, in conclusions, I appreciate people coming to my channel. Like I said, my commentary or freestyle. I don't write anything, and I try to give back to many people as I can because like I said, I mean. I give to people that are some that can help.
Well, Killa, it's like this community has a few true gentlemen in it. Unishek is one.
Yeah, Unishek is definitely one.
And you, my friend, are a gentleman. You are a gentleman of the community.
Well, I try. I mean, that I just try. I just try my best, and if I failed.
Oh shucks!
I try. You know what I mean? But I enjoy playing video games. Enjoy doing commentary. Enjoy doing videos, and honestly, this is my first podcast.
Hey, we got his first podcast. So we got that cherry.
And I appreciate you guys bring me on the show. I mean, you could have anybody, you Unishek or top players or anything like that, but you picked me, and I'm grateful for that. And,
well, we've been like trying to get you for a long time. And
we wanted you on the show for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, here now, so
cool. So of course you will be willing to come back soon, right?
Oh, listen, you don't even have to ask me that, bro. You don't need to ask that. You listen,
okay.
yo, Big Killa, you want to come up online, yo, bro? As long as it's stupid ass Skype, you fucking don't,
Well, you got to make a burnt offering. Get a bag of Cheetos or something and sacrifice them to the Skype gods.
Skype gods, please help me, please. I got 3 kids. No scope, nah. But most definitely, I'll come back to show whenever you guys need somebody, and then let me know when you guys are doing Smarty Pants. I'll definitely throw in a gift card or two.
A sponsorship from DaBigKilla. Wow. Well, don't worry. If you do, we'll promote you like a mofo. We'll do commercials.
No, I mean, granted, no offense, nobody wants those Starbucks. Nah, but I'm just kidding. But I like I said, I'll definitely throw in Amazon or Best Buy.
Are you dissing our prizes?
Nah, I ain't dissing your prize. It just needs to be bumped up. Nah, but I'll definitely throw in one of those things.
Okay.
Fucking Starbucks gift card. You can only get a half a latte for that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
that's if it's a $20 card.
Yeah, that doesn't even include the blended ones,
So when it's time for like, let me know when you guys do Smarty Pants, and then I'll just
okay. Well, I'm getting the itch to do a Smarty Pants pretty soon. What do you think, Flex? We should maybe throw another one of those together.
It's been a while.
Yeah, when was
we did the last one, and Dell was on.
Yeah, he was on it. I remember that, but I remember
he kind of got a little bit skunked.
So he looked confused as fuck. So
he was a good sport, though.
He was a good sport.
Yeah.
Well, in all honesty, he was playing a guy who was a badass trivia dude. He was.
But yeah. So whenever you you guys doing almost 4 years, so we'll definitely link up, and we'll get some good gifts going on. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, that's awesome. So if you are still watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 166. Thank you.
Life.
We appreciate you. Get a life. you bum. Get a job.
Get a job. I teabag you.
So I have been your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I've been your co-host, Flex Chong.
And we would like to thank the one, the only, the Jason loves the white women, DaBigKilla69. Yay!
Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys having me on the show. And
oh man, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't go with a day, not helping people out and appreciating that people want me in they're part of their life, a little bit of part of their life. But like I said, I appreciate it though.
Well, you know what you can do to help this episode out? It's probably just about that time.
Oh yeah, it's time that time. Oh my God, Flex, Yam Juice, holla at these boys, baby.
That's a epic one right there. So I think there's only one thing left to do. Take us out, Mr. Flex.
Oh, we out.
Thanks, everybody.